Thank you, David. Coming up on The Beat Goes On, we meet for the first time Tony King from Temperzone. With winter coming on, Tony tells us baby boomers that the time has come to install a Hitachi heat pump. Tony King. Welcome.
How are you?
Very good. Welcome to The Beat Goes On.
Thank you.
Tony, today you're representing Temperzone and Hitachi Heat Pumps. Thanks for coming on the program. Winter's coming on.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly.
But Tony, before we talk about that, I'd like to remind our viewers that I first met Tony. He's a wonderful singer. You were on our karaoke championships, Tony.
That was, what, 18 months ago, something like that?
Yes, so that's where we met, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So why not, and then we started talking about Hitachi heat pumps.
Yep.
And 18 months have gone by, and I said, come on the program and tell us all about Hitachi heat pumps.
Yeah,
and
Tony,
here you are
right.
today. So Tony, should we have a look at you singing a great song by Procol Harum?
You're welcome to have another run of that if you want to.
We'll just play a little bit to remind our viewers who Tony King is.
Yeah.
And you did a great version. So we'll just play a little bit, shall we?
Yeah,
That's for sure. Tony, what song are you singing tonight?
White Shade of Pale by
It's
Procol
a
Harum.
grand song. Hey, White Shade of Pale. Give Tony a big hand and good luck, my friend.
We skip the light fandango, turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away.
Great, Tony. Great. Have you always been a singer? I mean, when did you start singing?
Oh, I started singing in the mid-60s, so that's a long time ago. Playing and singing. Yeah.
Wasn't it a great generation? The music of our
The
generation.
60s?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's the
And
best
that
music.
And that Procol Harum number.
Yes.
White Shade of Pale. Was
Beautiful
wonderful.
song, yes.
And you've got your own radio program too, Tony?
Yes, I do a couple of radio programs on community radio, Howick Village Radio, and one on a Saturday morning breakfast program, and another specialised one in the evening during the week. Yeah, so
So you're so busy entertaining that now and again you go over to Temperzone and do some work. Is that right, Tony?
yeah, I try and put that in sort of Monday to Friday.
But what a huge company Temperzone is. What a big company. So
It is a big company.
give us a little bit of history of it.
Okay, the company was formed by one man, Eric Kendall, back in 1956, and started in a small shed. It was opposite Dominion Breweries in Otahu.
Sounds like the beat goes on.
So it started small. I joined the company 16 years later, and when I look back, and I think that they had a catalogue of products which was that thick, and I think that was quite amazing in 16 years to have produced so many different products.
And now today, wow,
Well,
huge.
now today the company is employing what is about 380 people on site in our factory in Mangere. We're fairly close to the airport. There's about 70 office staff, and and we also have another factory in Sydney manufacturing there as well with another 180 staff. So all up, around about 500 people employed by the company, and it's a wholly owned New Zealand company.
All from air conditioning.
All from air conditioning and
Wonderful.
heat pumps. And I'll just jump in there and mention the fact that people think that heat pumps are something new. They've been around for many, many years. We were manufacturing heat pumps when I joined the company in 1972. And but of course heat pumps have become a byword in the last 10 to 12 years. So
Now, when you talk heat pumps in the past, you were manufacturing them from a commercial point of view, big places like Sylvia Park and that, but of course you've got a wonderful brand. You represent Hitachi.
yes,
Their heat pumps.
Yeah.
It's a great moment when you see one of your Hitachi heat pumps on the wall in a brand new home or any existing
Yes.
home. What do you
Yes.
feel when you see that, Tony?
oh, you always feel pride when you see the units that you're selling or marketing or manufacturing, and you see a lot of them. And I'll tell you a little story because as this relates to Temperzone products. We went out to dinner one night with some people, and one of the people that I was introduced to, he asked me, who do I work for? And I said, Temperzone. And he said, no, sorry, I don't know them. And I said, well, actually, and I looked out the window and I said, well, we make air conditioning and heat pumps, and outside the window I said that unit up there, that's one of ours, and that unit over there is one of ours. We're all over the place.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yes. It's actually surprising, and you'll find that there's not very many people in the country who have not experienced Temperzone air conditioning in one way
But
or
it's
another.
not that well known, is it?
No.
You've been
Temperzone has remained sort of below the radar to some extent over many, many years. 56 years we've been manufacturing. But the general public don't necessarily know Temperzone.
So now you're really talking to the residents, the
Yes.
homeowner right throughout New Zealand.
Yes.
You're saying,
Yes.
look, we do commercial, but we have a great heat pump, and it's called Hitachi.
Hitachi,
Now,
yes.
why did you choose Hitachi?
Well, we look around the world and see what companies are manufacturing around the world and what quality product is available to us that we can pick up as a partnership. And we discovered Hitachi, and we were able to get the Hitachi brand for the whole of Australasia. That's Australia and
That's
New Zealand.
important, isn't it?
Very important.
You know,
to
you
us,
can do a lot
yes.
of work in New Zealand, but there's a big market in Australia as well. isn't
Exactly,
there?
and of course that gives you the better buying power to be able to buy for a big market, or a reasonably big market, which Australasia is. And we looked around, and in the world, in the top 6 companies, Hitachi stands up there amongst the top 6 companies for the manufacture of air conditioning and heat pumps.
So good, in fact, that you give a 6-year warranty.
Yes, we do. A 6-year warranty. That's as good, or if not better, than most brands would give in New Zealand. Many brands give you 5 years, and we give you 6.
Now, the great thing about this, Tony, of course, is Hitachi heat pumps through Temperzone, they're available right throughout New Zealand. You've got
Correct.
agents right throughout the
Yes,
country.
yes, we have
But
people.
you do have one central number, don't you, that we can
Yes,
call?
we do have an 0800 number. 0800
Yeah, okay.
892
892
472.
472.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So,
Now, I'll just explain that the situation is that we sell through contractors and dealers throughout the country. People are welcome to ring our number, and we will put them on to those contractors and dealers
Yes.
if they want to find out who in their area can install one of the Hitachi heat pumps. So that's a great number to ring.
0800 892 472.
Yes, you've got it.
I do realise that heat pumps are great for summer and they're great for winter. It's not just a heating device, is it?
No,
It
no.
gives you cool air.
Yes.
And it gives you lovely warm air during the winter. So you can install one any time of the year.
It's the ideal time to get ready for winter. I mean, we get very, very busy May, June period. So it's best to plan ahead to make sure that you can get your installation done in time for winter. So yes, it's a great time to be planning for it.
Just set it on a temperature.
Yes,
That's all you
yes,
do.
Yes, set it on a temperature.
Hit go and away you
Yeah.
go. Look, Tony, you've got so much information about these Hitachi
Yes,
heat pumps that you're going to come back in 2 weeks' time. We'll talk about it again.
Yes.
There's a lot more information, isn't there?
Yes, yes. I think in the next few weeks I'll come back every couple of weeks, and
Oh, wonderful.
We'll have a chat about different things, and it'd be great if anybody out there has a question on heat pumps, then by all means send it into the. Yeah.
Tony King, Temperzone and Hitachi heat pumps. See you in 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
Thanks, Tony.